Hello guys, welcome back. In this class, we'll try to solve some more problem. If you see that what is the first given question, represent the 37 decimal number, right? So that should be in terms of the BCD number system. By default, BCD code is the 8421 code, and they are asking us to find out also in terms of the XS3 code word, right? The first BCD code is which is used to represent the each digit in the decimal number system can be represented by the 4-bit binary code word, right? What is the decimal number they have given? 37, right? So 37 means each digit means 3 is one digit, 7 is another digit, right? For each digit we need to write the 4-bit number. So what is the 4-bit number? 00 11 0 111 is the corresponding BCD number. So how to find the XS3 code word? For this we need to add the, right, we need to add the 3, right? So 3 plus 3. So otherwise we can do, so for each number if we add plus 3, that is nothing but XS3 code word. So 37 means 3 plus 3 plus 7 plus 3, right? So 6 10, right? For write the 4-bit binary number for 6, nothing but 0110. Like that you write the binary number for 10. So this is nothing but your XSC code, right? Just go to second question. Find the difference number of below using 1s and 2s complement method, right? So first see that number of bits in M should be equal to S. If not, add extra zeros. It should be equal to S, then only we can able to find the correct answer, right? First you apply the 1's complement procedure. Once it is complete, again you apply the second complement procedure, right? Now see that this question is important. So they have given some trick here. So what is the trick or logic they have given is, so derive the SOP form for the product term they have given, right? So for product term, but what the term they have given? They have given the POS function or SOP function. Product term means they have given the POS function. These are the sum terms. Pi means product operation. So this is nothing but the POS function. Now how to convert this one into SOP function? As I said, the relation between SOP to POS is the complement relation, right? So how many inputs we have? 3 inputs, right? Write down 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. This is the possibility, right? Out of this, which are the POS function? 0, then 2, then 4, then 6. Then remaining all are the in terms of what? SOP function, right? 1 3 5 6 are the SOP function, right? If you want to write the derived SOP expression, this is in terms of the min term. If you want 1 means 3-bit number means what we can write? 0 0 1. So this we can write A bar, B bar, C. Like that we can write for 3 5 6 everything, right? Next, what is the given question? This is the midterm 2 questions which we don't require to discuss here. So design the combinational logic circuit and give its block diagram. So combinational logic circuit means if output completely depends upon the input, then it is called as the combinational logic circuit. So combinational logic circuit, CLC, means combinational logic circuit. It may be one input or two input or multiple input. So we'll be getting the one or more outputs. Then here output is depends only on the input, then it is called as the combinational logic circuit. For example, if you see AND gate, this is combinational logic circuit, right? If you give 1 1 only, you will be getting the output, right? Sorry, 1, right? So this output completely depends upon the input, right? The moment if you didn't give any input, if you are asking for the output, will it give you output? No, right? Because output depends upon the input means it is the combinational logic gates, right? Thank you.